If you've been kind of on the fence about selling your house and you're thinking, you know what, maybe I'll wait till the summer, maybe the prices go up even higher, I am going to show you two reasons why you might want to consider selling sooner than later. And I promise you, this is not a sales pitch. I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is based on stats alone that have just emerged in the last couple of weeks. All right, so the reason number one is inventory is finally going up. As we all know, ever since Bank of Canada paused the rate hikes, demand has more than doubled, but the sellers were just not in the mood for selling. Like they were just not happy with these prices, so they were just sitting on the sidelines until now. Finally, in the month of May, we are starting to see more and more new listings pop up. So let's start with Brampton. New listings are in blue and number of homes sold are in orange. You can see here the increase in new listings was a lot higher than the number of homes sold. Number of homes sold have been going up every single month since January, but finally new listings went up higher than the number of homes sold. Same thing is Mississauga, so it's just not a random coincidence. New listings, you can see here, they made a huge jump from April to May, and number of homes sold actually went up, but it's nothing compared to what has happened here. So the gap is widening between new listings and number of homes sold. That's the thing to keep an eye on. If you look at Oakville, same thing. New listings went up higher than the number of homes sold, which has almost like flatlined since the month of March. Now you might be thinking, well, what do I care? Okay, how does that relate to selling my house? First of all, if you don't need to sell, do not sell. I'm not trying to get you to sell. That is not the point. I always think the real estate is a long-term game. So if you want to wait it out and see how the market goes in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, yeah, for sure. By all means, you should do that because in the long term, real estate always you'll always win out. But it's a long-term game. But the whole point is this is for people who have been on the fence, like they were thinking of selling today or maybe wait till the summer, like July or August. This is what I'm trying to show. This is only for those people who were going to sell anyways. Now you might be thinking, yeah, like okay, new listings are going up, so what? Well, what happens is when more and more new listings are coming up every single week, there is less panic amongst buyers. So when a new listing comes up, there is a less likely chance that the buyers go crazy in a bidding war situation and bid like two, $300,000 over asking because they're like, you know what, something new will come up next week. I'm not going to be a part of that circus. So eventually, it starts impacting prices. I'm not saying the prices will come down like $100,000, but they will start to flatten out. And same thing we're seeing in Ajax. New listing went up like a huge jump from over 150 to over 200, whereas number of homes sold, not such a big jump. You can see here there was an incline, but nothing compared to the supply that came in. If you look at Vaughn is showing the same thing, a huge jump in new listings from April to May. And every single month the homes sold has been going up every single month. So I would still consider the market in favor of the sellers, but it might be changing. We'll have to see if this number keeps going up like in June, and if this number flatlines or even starts going down, because if that number in orange starts to flatline, that means the prices are going to start to calm down a bit. Second reason you might want to consider selling now versus the summer, like July, August. Summer's coming. Now, a lot of people think, well, summer's a great time to sell. Weather's nice, kids are at school, so obviously summer is busy. It is busy, but it's nothing compared to how spring is. Spring is always the busiest season of the year. You can see here, I picked 3 years at random: 2010, 2018, 2019. And this is number of homes sold every single year. Let's start with 2010 in light gray. You can see here, like January was slow, and then it starts picking up in February. March, April, May are the busiest months. Then it starts going down slightly in June, and then July, August, September are slow. Then it starts picking up again in October and a little bit in November, which is the fall market, and then it goes down again during Christmas time. Same thing with blue, which is 2019. Spring was the busiest, like April, May, March, April, May, and even in June. Then slowed down in July, August, went up slightly, and then it came back down in wintertime. Same thing with 2019. I could do this for like the random 50 years, and it would show pretty much the same curve. The only time we've had exceptions is what happened in like 2020, 2021, and a little bit in 2022. But aside from that, if this is a normal year, I have to put that as a disclaimer. If this is a normal year, this is the pattern this year will follow. But there is no guarantee this will be a normal year. But we'll have to wait and see. Right now, it is looking like that it might be a normal year, considering what is happening with the new listings coming in. So those are my top two reasons. Now there is a third reason but that is just based on speculation. That is that the Bank of Canada might raise the rates in the summertime, like June. There's one coming up in June, one in July. We'll have to wait and see. They might do nothing. They might raise it, but that is just speculation, because that's why I didn't really put any emphasis on that. That's just speculation right now. What I like to focus on is actual stats, and hopefully that's helpful to you. And if you have any questions about the market, you can call or text me here. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.